Imagine waking up one morning and the world is gone. No sounds of people. No hum of machines. No birds. No wind. Just silence. And ashes. You step outside, but what used to be your street is now a graveyard of burnt buildings, twisted metal, and the smell of smoke. Everything you ever knew, everyone you ever loved, gone. And somehow, you survived. This is the story of a lone survivor, the last human on Earth, and how they struggle to live in a world reduced to fire and dust. The survivor wakes up inside a partially destroyed room. The air is thick with ash, sunlight blocked by black clouds. They stumble outside, confused, barefoot, coughing. The entire city is unrecognizable. Cars are melted. Trees are dust. Skyscrapers have become hollow skeletons. They scream, but there is no answer. Only the echo of their own voice. The realization hits. They are completely alone. In that moment, I felt the weight of existence. To be the only heartbeat left on Earth, it's not a gift. It's a curse. Part 2. Searching for life, 10 to 3 p.m. The survivor begins searching for people, food, and water. They walk through the streets, calling out names, parents, friends, anyone. But every corner leads to silence. Every building hides only dust. They find a supermarket burned down. Inside, the air smells of decay. They pick up a can of food, dented but sealed. They find bottled water, dusty but drinkable. I realized survival wasn't just about food. It was about fighting madness, the kind that grows in silence. At night, the sky glows red, not with stars, but with burning clouds. Lightning flashes in the distance, revealing the horizon, a wasteland. The survivor finds shelter in an underground metro station. They light a small fire from broken wood and plastic. They talk to themselves, to keep from forgetting the sound of a human voice. The nights were the hardest. The silence was so heavy, it felt like the world was listening. Flashbacks show memories of the world before. Children playing. City lights. Laughter. Music. Then, explosions. Firestorms. Screams. The end came quickly, a global war, or maybe a solar flare, no one knows. The survivor remembers their loved ones, faces that fade with every passing day. I tried to remember my mother's voice. But it was fading, like everything else. Days pass. The survivor adapts. They collect supplies, set traps for small animals, purify water with fire and plastic bottles. They find a working radio, but only static. Still, they talk into it every night. Is anyone out there? Please, respond. No reply. But hope keeps them alive. Hope is the most dangerous fuel, but it's the only one I had left. The survivor decides to travel, to see if anyone else is alive. They pack essentials and start walking toward the horizon. They pass towns turned to rubble, bridges collapsed, and oceans turned to black sludge. But amid the destruction, they see signs, a footprint, a flickering light, maybe a movement in the distance. Was it real? Or was their mind breaking? In a world without people, your mind becomes your worst enemy. The survivor reaches what used to be a research facility. Inside, they find clues, recordings, maps, and a message. If anyone survives, go north. There's still life beyond the mountains. For the first time, there's direction. There's a reason to move forward. I wasn't living anymore. I was just waiting to die. But now, maybe there's something worth walking toward. The journey is brutal, endless deserts, storms, and radiation zones. The survivor gets injured. Feverish. They lose consciousness more than once. But something keeps them going, a distant memory, a promise to humanity itself. Even if I never find anyone, I must keep walking. Because that's what humans do. We walk through hell, and we hope. After weeks of travel, the survivor reaches the mountains. There, they see green. Real green. Trees. Flowing water. And the sound of birds. They fall to their knees, crying. The world isn't completely dead after all. Life, it always finds a way. Even after everything we've done. The survivor builds a small camp, plants seeds, and leaves messages written on walls and rocks. If you are alive, you are not alone. They look into the camera, or mirror, speaking to the world that once was. If anyone finds this, rebuild. Don't make the same mistakes. The fire destroyed everything, but it couldn't burn hope. And so, the last soul on earth became the first spark of a new beginning.